Hello there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. My name is Victoria. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are having a look at October 2024, and we're focusing on your money and career for this reading. So we're going to see what's activating for you guys this month and hopefully seeing what is coming to fruition for you. We have a jam-packed October, just like September was, and astrologically speaking, there is a lot going on, but we're going to really just focus here on the moon energy that is coming in because it is the most prevalent for us for our month. We do have a very impactful, very powerful new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. This is occurring on October 2nd. So this can be a really great time for you to set some very powerful intentions for a new beginning. Libra energy brings along partnerships, partnering up with the right people. So perhaps dealing with money issues within your family unit, right? Especially if you do share money with another person. This is also where we focus on maybe forging new relationships, business partnerships, right? Are you partnered up with the right company? Are you teaming up with the right people, right? To, have that symbiotic, balanced relationship where the energy, the time, the effort that you put in is remunerated for you in a positive way coming back. And new moons, of course, are about new beginnings. Eclipses bring change and fated events and quite often surprises as well. And so this being this new moon solar eclipse is all about new beginnings. We also do have October 17th, a full moon solar eclipse, and this is in the sign of Aries. So look back to the new moon in Aries 6 months ago. What were you starting? What were you contemplating? What were you changing in your life? And this is a culmination of that cycle for you. So you could certainly have something coming to fruition, or you are shedding the old and you're forging that path to something newer and brighter and shinier. We have To the Sea. Now, the To the Sea card, this does represent being in the flow of the universe. This is about not necessarily needing to make bold moves per se. This is about really kind of rolling with the energy, taking things one day at a time, not letting anything affect you, right? You're in the flow with that energy. And when we have this opening up for you here, this is really saying that, as far as your prosperity goes, it's amazing how the puzzle pieces fit together, and it's amazing how things just develop naturally when you stop fighting against the current, or you stop scrambling for things, right? We allow information to flow. We allow things to play out in their natural timing, the way they're supposed to. And when we're embracing this energy, we're open and receptive to change, and we're more likely to find solutions. So it's a great energy here, showing things flowing around you, right? The energy that you put out flows back to you. The intentions you set, the opportunities open up for you, right? And when you're in this energy, you're very calm, cool, and collected, and you recognize those open doors. We also do have chaos and conflict coming in for you guys. Sorry, trying not to get the glare there. Chaos and conflict. So this is a little bit of a heads up for some of you guys, right? So because in order to make things happen, or in order to create the change that you want or bring something to fruition, sometimes this surprises come out of a little bit of chaos. So very interestingly enough, if we look at the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, which was on it was in September 17th. And that is a start of a new eclipse cycle between Pisces and Virgo. And what that is, it's creating order out of chaos, right? Pisces can be slightly chaotic energy in the flow, right? Very creative, very adaptable, but also ruled by Neptune. So in a fog, right? In a fog, confused, doesn't like to be pigeonholed, or, it's a very floaty energy, right? Whereas opposed to Virgo, very down to earth, very practical, very organized, right? And so with the chaos and conflict card that's coming out here, this can be that things have been quite disruptive in your life, and it could have been brought in with that lunar eclipse in Pisces. So when we kind of look at our world, right, we're like, okay, what can I control and what can't I control? And the chaos and conflict energy can show that there could be some sort of conflict within you. This can be your actions where you are kind of just shaking up your world a little bit, because to get what you want, sometimes we do need to make changes and we do need to let things go and we do need to shake things up a little bit, right? But what does it bring us? It's kind of like, oh, this makes me very uncomfortable. Chaos and conflict can also be the world around you. And part of the way we navigate, of course, all of this unpredictable, bumpy energy is to be in the flow, right? Creating order or magic out of things that aren't in our control, and go with that flow. Stay in that flowy energy. And that will be your key to prosperity and success, and even making some changes in your life. So when we have as well here, Aries, the middle of the month, we've got this full moon in your sign. This is highly significant for you guys, right? So what were you doing? Where were your intentions at your new moon, right? 6 months ago, your birthday month, right? Your birthday season. What did that look like to you? Where have you gotten stuck? Where do you need to shake things loose? Because there could be something really magical and really wonderful in the cards for you guys. So let's pull out some more cards. We've got the Four of Wands right in the heart of your reading. Crossing you, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so something really wonderful is wanting to come in. We've got the Two of Wands, Six of Swords in the flow. Look, in the flow, Six of Swords to the sea, okay? So this is really good for your for how your energy is. We've got the Hermit here as well. There's that Virgo energy, right? What did we say? And we've got the Two of Swords coming in here as well. Judgment card, I'll explain what all these mean in a second. We've got the Hanged Man, Five of Wands, and Strength card for you guys there. So that can be really awesome. We do have an energy of new beginnings at the back of the deck here with the Fool card. So there could be, for some of you, the back of the deck can be a confirmation of something new or something exciting or something that where you maybe need to trust yourself and take a leap of faith and go for it. It can be improvements in your life, or it can be something brand spanking new. So it can be that confirmation of the new energy. The Fool can also represent at the back of the deck an underlying influence. There's something motivating you, something wanting to move you forward. You want to move forward with something here as well. And it's kind of exciting in this energy. This can also be a surprise, right? The back of the deck can be something that we're not seeing and something that is hidden at the moment, but it may all of a sudden pop up out of the blue. So pay attention to anything that is hidden. Now, right in the heart of your reading, of course, we do have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is your 1111 card, and it does bring about an energy of celebration, of good news, of success. This is a very peoply energy as well, and quite often gatherings and events. So your key to prosperity and abundance, Ten of Pentacles, may be involving other people. So if you're looking for a new job, how do you do that involving other people? You go out and network. You go to a job fair. You can go to like a trade show or something, even if you're not necessarily currently in that trade. Maybe you go to that trade show anyway to make those connections, right? So this is an energy of success and abundance and celebration, right? And again, also that public public networking kind of energy there as well. It can also be success within your workplace, within your department, right? The Four of Wands does bring about an energy of stability, of planting roots and creating a foundation. So this is the energy that's activating for you this month, right? But again, there's something crossing you, something challenging you in the Ten of Pentacles. So, before it can be in this energy, before you can really bring about what you want to bring about, you need to change your mindset. And the Ten of Pentacles is an abundant mindset, but it's crossing you, so it's a challenge, right? And it is challenging sometimes, really staying positive all the time. It is challenging to, have that abundant mentality all the time, right? But it is something to be very much aware of, because there are things flowing to you, right? There's things flowing around you. There's doors of opportunity opening up for you, right? But it's something like you might not be seeing, you might not be trusting at the moment, right? And again, we sometimes are focusing on what we don't have rather than what the possibilities are. And the Ten of Pentacles shows that abundance, stability, success, security for your long-term, stability in your home, in your work environment, right, in your bank account. It's all here for the taking for you, right? And again, it can be about partnering up with, the right people, and it can also be about that change in mindset there. So this can be something really exciting coming in. Because remember, the Six of Swords right here, this is your underlying feelings, your subconscious. You feel like there's something shifting. You feel like there's something changing. You feel like you're in the flow and you're moving forward. And this is a very calm, satisfying place to be. So it's almost like there's been a little bit of a healing element going on, whether it's internally or something around you. Even if there's something that does get shaken up, this shows the energy of you landing on your 2 feet. So if a door does close for you, right, or if a door has already closed for you, we need to trust that there is another one that you can open, and it's about to open for you. And this is moving you forward into better times ahead with the Six of Swords. Very calm, very peaceful, and again, very much in the flow. And it's like a great, great, great energy to embrace. The Hermit card, this does show Virgo energy, right? And the the Hermit card also does show an energy of kind of solitary reflection, doing some soul searching. So this is your recent past. This is the energy that is on its way out the door. So perhaps some of you have kind of gotten into alignment with who you are, what you want, what brings you happiness and joy, what fills your soul, and how can I make money doing that, right? For some of you, maybe it's a healing energy here. Maybe your path to abundance and financial stability here is to help other people, or to help heal or guide other people in some way. And this can be something spiritually, something mentally, something physically, whatever it happens to be. And it's like, because it's your answering your call, shall we say. There is also that healing element that has been going on with the Hermit card, right? And it's like, how do I get myself in a better place? How do I get my energy, my psyche in a better place here? What do we need to fix in our workplace? Is there opportunity for growth ahead right now? Or do I need to shake things up a little bit and let some things go? The Hermit card could also potentially be a Virgo person in your world that has been helping you, or that is helping you through the month, right? But they're not necessarily a permanent fixture, right? They're moving out, right? So they're coming in and moving out. So it can be someone that you meet, someone that you connect with, and maybe someone that gives you some very wise words of advice. The Two of Wands is how you see your future, your goals, your possibilities. And the Two of Wands is about clearing the path. It is also about having choices. Which direction am I going to go in, right? I know what I want, right? Ace of Wands. I know what I want. I'm manifesting opportunities. And the Two of Wands, this is knowing that there are doors of opportunity open for you. And there's a different path that you could take potentially here to improve your financial situation. What does that look like? We can look at the Two of Wands and say, okay, there's 2 roads ahead. And we can say, well, is this a parting of ways in order to find something better? So some of you could have, a parting of ways from your workplace, or maybe even potentially a personal relationship as well, especially with the Hermit card being a very solitary energy. It is it's like we're alone, right? And so for some of you here, perhaps your path to happiness and, really having a better future, maybe to leave something behind, whether it's a workplace or a personal connection. But the Two of Wands does show that that the path is opening for you. There's doors opening for you. There's possibilities opening for you. All you need to do is figure out which kind of direction that you want to head in, and then go for it, right? That Fool card that's at the bottom. And the Two of Swords here, is showing that you will need to make some decision, or you might need to clear up some confusion and some doubts, right? When we have the Two of Swords, this is, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, so decisions, options, opportunities, right? The Two of Swords can be where we try and figure out some communication issues perhaps, but we really do go within and we're listening to our intuition, or we're listening to our inner selves. And the Hermit card is really what's ruling that, and over really kind of that overarching energy there for that, because in order to kind of figure out solutions to things, what do we need to do? We need to go within. And we sometimes don't make room or time for that. But it does show that you might need to make a little bit of a difficult decision. Sometimes the Two of Swords, we're kind of feeling a little bit pulled in many directions, right? So decisions, right, all here. But I feel like here with the Two of Wands, because this is where you're seeing yourself going, because you're seeing your path for the future, you're seeing a better tomorrow, right? You're seeing that you either have the potential to fix things, get things back on track, or to make those changes that you really do want. But first, we do need to let some things go. The Judgment card is here, really showing you, showing you that there could potentially be something hidden, something that you're not seeing, something that's going on behind the scenes. So brace yourselves, prepare yourselves for a little bit of a surprise, because there could be one heading your way. The funny thing is, in this energy, we're not really seeing in your energy cards here the chaos and conflict, right? We are seeing the to the sea, the in the flow. So it feels like for some of you with this Two of Swords coming in here, it could be an internal conflict here. We do have a Five of Wands, but that is your hopes and your fears, right? And, that can bring about some conflict as well. So it's almost like an inner struggle that some of you may be having, right? I'm seeing all these people with all these things and I want more for myself, or I'm just feeling that things have been a little bit of a struggle. So again, maybe it's that, conflict within you trying to figure out, or trying to get yourself back on track to, have this abundant, positive, optimistic mindset that is sometimes quite elusive for us in our energy. But with the Judgment card, this is you, your current energy. This is also advice for yourself, right? So we can have a second chance when the Judgment card comes in. This is all about releasing something and letting something go, but ultimately also really making a very important decision. Clarity comes in with the Judgment card. So again, the Two of Swords, you're kind of a little confused about something. You're not sure about something. You don't know how something is going to play out even. And the Judgment card says there is enlightenment coming to you, right? So you're getting the clarity that you need. You're getting the answers that you need. But there is an energy of the Hanged Man in your external influences here. And this can certainly represent influences that are out of your control, right? They're external, and the Hanged Man is about letting things go. It is a pause in the action as well. So if you've been feeling as though there hasn't been anything happening for you, right, it's because there is some sort of pause or delay in the action. But there's a reason for that, because the Hanged Man, by hanging out, by looking at things in a little bit of a different perspective, by looking at the big picture, and by being open to information or opportunities or change, this is where enlightenment comes. This is where the answers come, and this is where we can get that big old aha moment. So the energy with that pause and that delay, right, where it feels that nothing's happening, okay, you're actually doing a lot of things internally, right? This is where we are releasing, surrendering, letting go. We're stepping into the flow of things as well. We're allowing things to happen the way they are supposed to, in the timing that they're meant to happen there, right? And so, we can embrace a pause in the action sometimes, right? It can be quite peaceful, okay, but it can also be a little bit frustrating, right? Because why? We're impatient. We want to get things on the go. We want to get things moving and shaking, right? And we don't want to sit here and wait around, and it's a waiting game with that Hanged Man energy. Let's have a look and see what else is in your external environment here, and see if we can get a little bit more information. We've got the High Priestess, your intuition absolutely guiding you We've got the Chariot, Destiny. We've got some fated events that are coming in here. And we've got the Lover's card. Wow, there is some big, big energy that is around you, okay, at this time. So when we do have the High Priestess, we've got the Chariot and we've got the Lover's card, right? This is all about those connections in our lives, right? It's all about moving forward to a better place or getting things back on track and in alignment. So there could be new things going on, or this can be that there's been a period of non-action, right, before something picks right back up again. The Lover's card is about, it could be potentially a personal relationship that is affecting your money or your career path and the decisions you make about that, right? This can also be partnerships with new people, and with the Chariot card, this can be about moving forward. So moving companies, moving departments, moving positions, that kind of thing. It can also be moving your money to a better place as well, something that's a little bit more in alignment with you. But the High Priestess is here showing you that, that whatever decisions that you're making, you are trusting your intuition. You are very connected at this time with the higher realms. So this is really wonderful energy. And so you've got 4 major arcana coming in here in your external environment. And that's not surprising, considering here, Aries, that we do have this full moon in your sign right in the middle of October. So this can be a very transformative time for you. It can be a very wonderful and prosperous time for you as well. And you can have things happen out of the blue. Fated events happen, right? People come out of the blue. We can get a second chance, right? Remember, we do have the Judgment card that's here as well. So you could have a second chance about something in your month ahead here also. So this can be really good. And there are a lot of 2s. Right, we've got 3 2s coming in here for you. So 2, 2, 2. And actually the Judgment card also breaks down into a 2. So we can have 4 2s for you here. So look up the meaning of 3 and 4 2s. There will be more information out there for you. A few different explanations, but something will click and make sense for you. But ultimately, decisions, partnerships, balance, and harmony, right? And how do we get things back into alignment there for you? Chariot card, some of you might be buying a new car. You might be getting a job or something where you maybe travel. You could even be potentially with the 10 of Pentacles. This can be an inheritance that is set to come your way. So something flowing to you. This can also be where you are maybe wanting to buy a house, right? And this can be an underlying influence for you. It's like, I want to buy a house, but I don't make enough money. I want to buy a house, but I need to get a loan. I want to buy a house, but there's just something standing in my way. And for some of you here, there's no Justice card coming out here, which typically does represent contracts. So perhaps in this energy, you are trying to find a new house or rent a new house or something like that, a place to live. And there are maybe a lot of options, or maybe with the 2s coming out, not a lot of options. And it's a challenge to find that place to live where you can call home for the long term, because we want long term with that 10 of Pentacles. So there could be something there that's a little bit standing in your way, right? And again, we have the Hanged Man, right? So don't get discouraged if something doesn't move or happen for you in the month ahead. For some of you, it will. But for others of you, it's that little bit of a waiting game, and it can be super frustrating in that energy, but there is things set to move, right? But it's about really things coming into alignment at the right place, the right time, with the right people. And that Chariot card is really showing that your actions are going to pay off. Your ambitions are going to pay off, right? You're going to get rewarded for all the actions that you do take. But it's written in the stars. There's something there that is meant to happen when it's meant to happen, right? So it is showing up for you here as that victory, that success, right? But we do need to kind of wait just a little bit. And of course, no one wants to hear that. We want everything. We want it right now, don't we? We do have the 5 of Wands here for you. And this is our hopes and our fears, right? We hope that when we put ourselves out there and we compete, we fight for what we want, that we are the victor, that we get what we want, right? But of course, the fear is being defeated, right? So, or if you're maybe looking to move to a new job, You know, maybe where you are right now isn't exactly everything that you want, but at least you know what to expect every day. And with the Five of Wands, perhaps the fear there of making some moves is that, well, what if I'm jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire, right? Because you just never always know what we're going to get when we do make those moves. So, and this is where your intuition really does play a key role. If something doesn't feel right, then it's probably not right. Right. And it's not just about being uncomfortable and getting out of our comfort zone. We all need to do that because no growth, no opportunities, nothing exciting happens in our comfort zone. And, you know, it's always operating just a little bit outside of it. But when we feel like that something just feels wrong, right? We need to pay attention to that as well, right? Because that might not just be a fear of change or a fear of getting out of our comfort zone. That might just be your intuition sending you a massive red flag saying, don't do it. Don't spend the money. Don't put your money here. Don't make this change, right? And so we do need to learn to recognize that a little bit, but I feel like you will be here in this energy. So the planets and the stars are aligning for you. And for some of you, it is that waiting game. And we do need to overcome a little bit of fear. But we do have the Strength card here. And this is your overall outcome. So now this can be Leo energy, right? So it can be about partnering up with a Leo person, right? Or another fire sign, perhaps. This can also show something that maybe was set in motion in Leo season in the summer is now coming to fruition for you guys. But it can also be an energy of patience, right? The Strength card is card number 8 in this deck, and this does represent flexibility, adaptability, abundance, right? And being in the flow of things, right? So it's like, yes, we're finally in a good place. And this can be something where, you know, your courage pays off for you here as well, right? Very courageous energy with that Strength card, Leo the Lion sitting right there. This can also show that, because remember, we do have the Chariot card showing up here for you, and this can show that your actions, your courage, your drive and determination, the steps that you take will pay off and get you to where you want to go, right? And we do sometimes forget that because sometimes we just kind of want everything to happen the easy way, and that's not always the way, right? Sometimes we do need to put a lot of time and energy and effort into things to get back what we want. But the Strength card does speak to your inner strength. It does speak to your courage, your bravery to get out of your comfort zone, to create some change if you're wanting some change. It can also be strength, a position of strength, and a leadership position, right? Leo energy is leadership. So you could absolutely here in this energy be very much on the path to making more money, to having that stability, to being able to afford to buy that house or move to a better neighborhood, right? Because you are now in that leadership role, taking people under their wing. And what did we start off with? The Hermit card, right? Where either you might be getting advice from somebody, but you could also be that person that can help other people in some way. And when we're in a position to help, we are in a leadership position. So this can be really wonderful for you. But the Strength card also does remind us of patience, kindness, and compassion. And remember that we do have the Hanged Man, so some of you still need to just wait for something just a little bit longer and be nice to yourself, okay, along the way there, because that's going to be really important for you. We have some angels of abundance here for you guys as well, and we have do the work coming up first. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. What did we just say? Chariot card, your actions pay off. We have obstacles and blocks are lifted. And you know this because you've got that Two of Wands there. All of your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continues. And your final message here, take a divinely guided chance. Hello, Fool card, right? All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Beautiful. We'll leave that there for you, Aries. I do hope there was something here for you. If so, please do consider hitting that like button. It does help my video get seen, and it also lets me know you resonate with the reading on some level. Of course, not everything will click for everybody, but little snippets here and there just might. So that is really free for you to hit that like button, and only takes 1 second. But if you do enjoy my content, you want to see more of it, hit that like button there as well. But at the very least, drop a heart in the box, comment box down below. I'll heart you back, and we'll all elevate each other's energy here and connect through the cosmos. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.